Hello everybody and welcome to the STB Racing League. It's Tier 3 here on a nice Wednesday night. We're here in Monza and it is so far looking good for Keira as the Ferrari man is on top with a 19.4. He's had to abandon his lap.
No, it's just
I'm hearing noises from Maffeo. So Maffeo, over to you, mate. What's going on?
No, but it's just violated the second Lesmo. And he's cut the chicane. He's cut the sky chicane. Beautiful. That's getting recorded.
Not looking good.
But yeah, well, it's nice to be the commentator for once. For the Tier 3 race. It's either I'm the commentator and then I got Carl alongside me, or all by myself. So I can rest today.
But unfortunately, Chaos retires down the straight going into Parabolica, so we'll see no more of him for this qualifying session. Nova does the same as well, as Keira is 67,000 up, Matt.
Chaos just crashed down the straight, that's what's happened.
Santley's also gone in this session as well, as Keira now going through the Lesmos. He's got a man just up ahead of him. That is a McLaren. That might be a Danny Games. It is Danny Games as he goes now into Ascari. Is Danny Games going to potentially block him and alter his lap? No, he lets him go by. Keira now 3/10 up. He could get it into the 18s, Matt.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh, no, he won't.
He's invalidated.
He got on the inside.
It's invalidated.
Yeah, he got on the inside.
Nick Mendes can't do anything. Henry's not improving. Nutria is not even on the lap. Jomo up by half a tenth though, Matt.
Yep, Gary got an inside curb, it just unsettles you, and it just sent him a bit too far wide, and then obviously comes off the track and validates.
Well, we'll have to see what Jomo's lap is going to be at the end of this, because if it is good enough and he can get near that pole position, it will be very much a delight for Jomo, but he has to be up by quite a bit in this sector for this to happen. 1/10 and a bit. This is looking good for Jomo. He could get it into those. Oh, it's a fantastic Ascari compared to his last one. He went very wide, but I think the more curve there, the better for him. As he now goes into the last turn, that might be a tenth or two as he goes into the last turn. Now here in the Italian circuit, in the Temple of Speed, across the line it is for Jomo. Can he unsettle Keira for that pole position? He was so close. 20 milliseconds away from being pole position. Jomo, so close, but yet so far away. And in the qualifying session, it's more likely than not that the man on pole is Keira.
Yep, despite the mistake of being proven 3/10, still managed to hold on in the end.
Yeah. It's unfortunate for Jomo, but fortunately for him, he does start P2, and I would love to see a Jomo win there tonight, wouldn't you, Matt?
Yep, but no, in general, it's a very low possibility.
Ooh. That's a bit hurtful, Matt.
I can't last time I finished on the podium, to be honest. I'm not going to lie.
Wow.
That's just being brutal.
No, but I think personally that Jomo is going to get a podium tonight. I don't know about a win. That might be a bit too out of reach, but based on that qualifying session, I think a podium is definitely inbound because it's Keira on top, but just behind by 20 milliseconds. It is Jomo, followed by Nick Mendes, Maudi, Danny Games, Henry, Nutria, Lotten Remontado, Nova, Juan, Chaos, Pirillo, Sant, Matador, Jimmy, and Rafita, who did not set a lap. A good qualifying session for Keira. Jomo, you'll be very satisfied with that. And going into the race, hopefully we get even the more action. Here live only once on Twitch. You can follow us here on Twitch. Join us on Discord, and you can also follow us on TikTok as well. But yeah, hopefully we have a good race tonight, Matt.
Yep, so championship's been wrapped up already, so we've got no championship battle for today. I'm going to quickly look at the constructors. AlphaTauri are 24 points ahead of Ferrari, so let's see how that goes in the constructors. But like I say, not many people really care about the constructors, but then Maudi cares about everything. He'll label everything that whatever he wins into his commentary or whatever. So we'll see.
He is just that type of guy. He doesn't, if he misses out on something, he's always got something to rely on to win, and if he does, he'll treat it like it's his prime obsession. He's that desperate. But STB Maudi, of course, I think P5, was he? P5?
Yeah, I believe P5.
It's not an awful start, but he would have been obviously hoping for
P4.
better as he is the league owner. Yeah, the league chairman.
A lot of people opting for the mediums at the moment. No one's going to try and go for any undercuts. So strategy around it is either it's actually quite a wide range. You can do softer mediums, softer hards, or you can get medium hards, hard mediums. You can pretty much do any sort of strategy around it, and it works. I wouldn't do hards to soft though, because you get undercutted.
Yep. Well, we'll have to see what happens here. As Matt, it is now 5 red lights. Green light, go, go, go. Here we go racing here in Monza and going down into the first turn. JMO looking to go on to Kara as he enters that first turn. Nick Mendes now joining the pack here. 3-1 potentially going into that first turn. JMO looks for it and all. Contact with Kara. Contact with Kara.
It's an Alpha Romeo off the circuit, it's Henry, and there's Jimmy's in the back of people. I know what's going on. There's a lot of people slowing down.
Yeah, and it's big contact there at the back and lots of corner cutting, but at the end of that first 2 turns, it's JMO who is currently leading the Italian Grand Prix. Nutria now just behind Danny Games. He goes for a move and he gets the move.
And the Williams descent as well.
Oh, yeah.
And Pirlo have been involved in a big crash at the back here. There's 4 cars involved.
Yeah.
And Santos.
It's not looking good.
Mad Dog's been involved as well. I think it's all the Spanish drivers and Pirlo have been involved in that.
Yeah, it's not looking good for those men at the back, but up top we've got a very nice battle going on. It's JMO, Kara, Nick Mendes. Mauri though dropping positions on that first lap.
Might have involved in that first bit of an incident, maybe.
Yeah, he'll certainly say that's the reason why. As Kara is past JMO, but I think JMO's just going tactical here, Matt.
Yeah, Henry's having a slither up these Danny Games, but didn't quite work out.
Now here we go. It's JMO on Kara, and that's the move. Oh, it's Nick Mendes. Nick Mendes joining the pack now as we humble down towards that first turn. Kara now biting back at JMO as we go into that first turn. It's down the inside from Kara, and it's a bit of a
McLaren's off.
Polar.
And the game's just round.
Oh, it's just not looking good for Danny Games. Danny Games, as he now drops to a P10. And yes, indeed, Maldi and Nutri now going side by side as we go into the chicane. And Nutri's going to look for an outside lane. But it's STB Maldi down the inside on the Red Bull and gets cut off. He's got to cut off there by the Red Bull. He'll feel a bit of a victim to that one. As Maldi now looks for the inside line going into the first Lesmo. Yeah. Can he get the move completed? Down the inside he goes with the Red Bull. AlphaTauri versus Red Bull here. It's brother versus father. No, son versus father. But Maldi,
the McLaren's in the barrier. It's Danny Games now.
Oh!
I saw it in the background. It's a classic get on the curb, bottom out, and he's spinning into the barriers. I think it's exactly what happened to Danny. I think
JMO will feel a little bit, he'll feel a little bit annoyed about that, JMO, because he had a good rhythm going.
He's just lost the lead as well, hasn't
he? And well, so far it's still Kara up top. We've got the same order for those front 3, but then it's Maldi dropping down all the way to P6, Matt.
Yep. So here's a few moments at the start, clearly, but yeah, that game's out. That allows Jimmy Matador and Pirlo to catch up a bit here, especially the 3 at the back. Obviously, they're involved in that one collision. No opposite pit, which I'm not too surprised about. It's a very early safety car. I don't know what the hell. What did I just see? Nutri's just cut the whole of the first chicane. I don't know what he's doing. He's just straight lined the first chicane. Questionable.
Wow.
I saw him on the grass down the straight on the inside, and then he's just gone straight on. He could have easily wiped somebody out there. I don't know what he's doing.
Well,
so that's
bit of a moment, a weird one there.
Yeah.
With Nutria.
Welcome back to tier 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you can get. I don't think you can get that removed in the pit lane as well. I think only you can get rid of the 5 seconds, not the 10 seconds. I think that 10 second might stick with him. Because I wouldn't want that pit stop, that penalty to apply in the pit lane. Because if I was Juan, I'd be worried.
Me too.
I know it's
just not. Yeah. Oh god, it's just not looking good for Nutria, but it's looking bright for JMO. He'll be happy with his start so far.
Oh, yeah,
and
sure.
Still staying in that P2 slot. It's very good from the man in Britain. and he's being surrounded by a Turkish man and I believe a German. I believe Mendes is German.
No, he's Brazilian.
He's Spanish.
It's Brazilian.
Oh, Brazilian. Ah,
I said
yeah.
Brazilian.
Okay,
he's
no.
he's F1
Yeah,
Kai's
no,
brother.
I realise now. Yeah. So the Brazilian and the Turkishman surrounding the man Jamie. I do realise like it kind of sounds like I'm making the Brazilian and the Turkishman like bad people for that. but no, it was a good top 3 battle so far. With Jamie, with Nick Mendes, with Kara. Henry also could join the pack. Let's not forget. We could have a man in P4 who's also battling for those top 3 slots. So we'll see what happens.
Sure, we'll see what happens. Obviously, everyone's deciding to stay out, especially the ones that were involved in collisions. So no strategy changes, which I'm not too surprised about. So I wonder if safety car might lure some people going a bit later and maybe opting for the soft tyres, because obviously it's going to have better tyre wear, and it might open up maybe a medium soft for everyone if they think this through. If that wasn't their plan from the start, you might want to go about lap 15 onto the softs, which is normal strategy. You go onto the softs, take you quite nicely to the end. So we'll see what everyone else does. But I think Lotto, he'll be pissing for the mediums, I think. So we'll see what everyone else does. Not sure what tyres Fafita started on, but I'm assuming if he's starting on mediums, he would have to go onto a set of softs at the end. Right, so safety car might be in this lap if Massan catches up.
Well, we know that's not a very good possibility.
The safety car came in as we're going through Parabolic yesterday, so anything can happen.
Indeed, it can. I think it might come in. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yeah, I don't think he'll quite make it. That looks like Matt's going to have a lap here.
Ooh, time to settle down then. I mean, good news. This is a good time to get some drink, some food, whatever you want, really, to just sit down, relax, and just watch some racing here. Here in STB. So, do what you want. You can calm down, you can eat something, or you can just starve to death and watch us. We really don't mind. We don't care.
Yep, nothing much to go on to about. Apart from that, we can obviously give some oppositions on who we think we can win. I think Kara might have this in the bag, to be honest. Like I say, he'll be in Tier 2 full-time next season. Obviously, he's won the championship. Do what you normally do. The champion always goes up into the next tier. It's just how it works. Same thing happened to Side Effects last season. So,
yeah.
Obviously Nick Mendes in P3, who's obviously looking to see what he can do. Hopefully he has a good race this time, because he never seems to get any luck or do well in the race. Something always happens to him every race. I don't know where. I think he said like one podium, that's like 10 for 5 races or something. So hopefully he gets a good race this time, gets himself out of trouble.
We could say the same about Maudi, couldn't we?
Yeah, but Maudi's Maudi, isn't it? So. Well, safety car. What I say, safety cars in this lap. Well, I must also just be pitted again for hards. Can hards go that far? Maybe just.
But nevertheless, even if it can or not, it is the restarts here of the Safety Car Live here on Twitch on STB. For P1, it's Kara. It's currently in the pack. It's JMO, Nick Mendes, Henry, Nutria, Maldi, Lotto Rematado, Nova, Chaos, Juan, Rafito, Jimmy, Pirilo, Sant, and Matador. Danny Games retiring, causing that safety car to come out. We're already getting this action pack, and it's only lap 3. Sorry, 5. We had, I guess we did have good laps for 2 laps, and then we have had 3 laps of a safety car due to it. But there we go. Silently awaiting for when the engine goes pop and it's gone. It's Kara leading the pack. He's gone. It's Jamo following close behind though, wanting to kick off the restart here with a very good run down into turn 1. I don't think he'll get it though. I think he's just a bit too far behind to look for a move on Kira unless he absolutely demolishes the ERS. So we'll stay behind going into that first turn. But Maudi won't look to stay behind if he looks for a move on neutral. He's looking for that outside line going into turn 1. Gets a bit of contact with the wheels there. Luckily for him, he doesn't get all messed up and spin round or get damaged. So he's looking fine. He's looking comfortable in that slot. And I believe someone's going slow there. No, it's just Sant and Mastor. They're just quite slow drivers. Nick Mendes here. Right behind JMO. He's getting pressured, JMO, isn't it? This is, you know, you can have a good start, but it's about whether or not you can keep it consistent when or not under pressure, as I believe Jimmy's made a mistake here, as Pirillo and Rafita fly past.
Go on, Pirillo. I'm going through the new calendar today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, Mal doesn't want to get stuck behind Nietzsche for too long because he's on a 10-second time penalty. As long as Nietzsche stays with the group, I don't think Mal can complain. Oh, Nietzsche's doing some fucking Tokyo drifting there for Ascari. Fucking hell.
Well, can Maudi pick up on it as we go down into the first turn? Nick Mendes are looking to pick up on it as he sends it on JMO going into Parabolica, as I believe Jimmy is round.
Yep, Nick Mendes.
But as we go,
using all of his
we go over towards this first turn now. I mean, you could say that JMO just getting dragged along here. Maybe he just finds that Nick Mendes is an easier target to just stay behind more, Matt. It's interesting what's going on at the top spots here.
I won't complain with JMO. Like Nick Mendes used all his overtake. What Brady did yesterday. If you usually overtake too early, yes, you get a good start, but then it kind of comes back to the people that save the ARS because you lose a bit of horsepower if you use too much. But it's just Nick Mendes is good to run, but he has used a lot of overtake to try and get up to P2. As Carrot gets a little bit squiggly out of the second chicane.
It doesn't look too good from JMO now. He is dropping back. He is showing to just crack under pressure a little bit more as this race goes by. Nick Mendes making a little bit of a mistake there. Can JMO capitalise? Maudi's
all over the back of Nutra here. Is he going to make a move into Scar's chicane? But Nutra's also using his overtake. Maudi decides to back out of it. Nutra's using a lot of overtake, so if Maudi thinks that's the case, he can probably wait until he uses all his battery up. And Nutra's again sliding into Ascari. It's not
so is JMO as well going onto that exit, so I think people just starting to make those mistakes a little bit more as Nick Mendes is past Keira. Nick Mendes is past Keira.
Maudi's side by side with Nutra. From him. Nutra's round. Nutra's made slight contact with Maudi and he's gone round.
He's in trouble.
Yeah,
he's in trouble now for the rest of the race.
Maudi there. It just looked like Nutra just gave Maudi a little off space quite on the inside. He just tapped wheels with Maudi as a completely side by side, and he just that little contact enough to spin you around.
So I'm just highlighting this here. JMO, I mean, bit of a switcheroo for that P1 slot. Keira re-overtaking Nick Mendes, and JMO, he did catch up quite a little bit when they went side by side into that first turn. So it just seems like JMO. Maybe just a sly fox waiting for his turn. He is within DRS. That is a key factor in this battle for the top spot.
Jammo's going to be seeing Nick Mendes' light flashing red now. That's giving Jammo a good indication that he should use all of his battery. So it's going to be a great sign from Jammo. Knows that he's used most of his battery up. But it doesn't mean it's going to hit Nick Mendes. It's not going to have anything to use to try and overtake Kyra. It's going to have to rely on the DRS.
JMO, though, you can take a look at him again. He's gaining a lot.
Yeah. Both bottle it. Scary.
He is gaining a lot going into that turn.
Jimmy's in the barriers at the first.
And now, it is unfortunate for Jimmy, but there could be a very big possibility by the end of the straight. JMO could be leading.
Again. Both of them having moments.
Yeah, they are unsettling with that rear end as JMO now looks to capitalise, but it's Nick Mendes closest to Keira as now they go into that first turn. 0 ERS for Nick Mendes by any means necessary to try and overtake him, and that's a switcheroo for P1 as JMO hits into the back of Keira. Lucky to not get any damage and lucky to not spin Keira.
Yeah, unlike someone, he didn't actually get spun around. But Lotto seems to be a bit aggressive, a bit wide. Actually, side by side here with STB Melody is Henry. Not Henry, sorry, it's Lotto. It's too wide. Voluntarily, I think it was. As now Lotto has the back out. Melody's got the position just about. Both can get on the curb.
Melody!
Melody, what did you do? Did you get on the grass or something?
Yeah, he got on the grass. Just
why would you go on the
flicked
grass
it
that late?
into the
Oh
wall
man,
by
been inside in
accident.
the second lesson. Oh,
This is not going to be good. This is not going to be
and Nova just drove
good.
himself off the circuit and go through some chaos. Maldi's still got some DRS at least to defend himself with.
The battle for the top spot is getting very spicy as Jamo almost went for it in a Ascari on Keira, but he's got the crucial run on him as we go into Parabolica. He needs just to wait this out. He doesn't
Nick
need
Mendes
to
is
take
going to be
it.
third after the end of the start of the battle at turn 1.
Yeah, he is absolutely finished by the end of this
Got
first
no battery, but have to
straight.
defend.
Here we go. Jamo is in prime position, I'd say, to take this first slot, as it's DRS for Keira, ERS for Keira. He's past Nick Mendes. Jamo, can he join the party? Yes, he can. Side by side with Nick Mendes going into the first turn. Jamo just the inch ahead. Down the inside goes Jamo, and just about by just 2/10 is now ahead of Nick Mendes.
Yeah, Nick Mendes using all his battery. It's just hurting him. He's still using it out of the turn 2 when he doesn't need it. He needs to save it, but Nick Mendes never does.
I think Nick Mendes just needs to be a little bit patient here. Needs to realise lap 10 is not lap 27. And that he's got a long way to go in this race. There can be many mistakes that Jamo and Keira can both make here. But this is usually where Jamo gains most of his time, as he does go wide there. He usually does just latch on into that second Lesmo, gain a little bit of time, use the DRS, and then Ascari here, he is usually better than Keira at, which is surprising.
Yep. Meanwhile, Maldi's doing some recruitment, even when he's racing. Somebody just joined the server.
But there we go then. Maldi, side by side with Chaos going down into Parabolica. He's ahead. Is he going to be past though? Jamo. Chaos. With a big send there. He's 100% not going to be happy with that one. You can just tell what he's saying in the party at this moment in time, as Nova now comes through for the overtake on him. As we go down into turn 1, Nova just behind, and it's Wolf Chaos on Lotto Rematadano. As we go into that first turn, it's a 2x2 with the 2 asses. Contact
Nova
made.
hit Lotto.
Yeah, it's a big mistake that from Nova. As Pirillo is round Nutria, also slowing down. As Maldi trying to get ahead of Lotto Rematadano here. As we go into the second chicane, Maldi, the AlphaTauri. Down the inside he goes on the Ferrari. He shoves him off a little bit there. Nova can overtake Lotto, and he can. I mean, it's that's poor for Maldi. That I will have to say that is Maldi's fault. That should be a penalty off this race. You can't just shove someone off like that and just say, "Yep, my position now, mate." Cheers. Just not how you do things in racing.
Maldi to say that he was ahead into the braking zone.
Juan overtaking Nucha, his teammate. 7/10 separating Jamo and Keira, and Jamo has gained a little bit into that Parabolic. I'm just wondering if he is gaining, if he's just braking a little bit too late into Parabolica there. But DRS is being used. He's just being towed along, Jamo here, isn't he? That's all he's doing. He's getting towed along, saving ERS, and Nick Mendes will go for it.
Lux doesn't go for it in the end. Just run out of battery halfway down the straight.
Yeah, he had a lot there, and he gets it all messed up going onto the exit there, as Nova overtaking Maldi down the straight.
Yeah, Maldi not having a great race so far, to be honest.
What the hell just happened here? Lotto has overtaken Rafita. I just went onto Lotto's screen and just saw Rafita just flash across to the right, as Jimmy's not having a good time over here.
Yeah, he's
Monza is certainly not his best circuit.
Well, at the moment,
that's a big mistake from Keira. That's a big mistake from Keira. He's going to have to use some ERS now to just itch himself ahead here. But Jamo is the closest he's ever been to Keira going into Ascari. He needs to make the most of this.
Yeah,
he needs to make the most of this Ascari section, but it's not that clean. It's not that great.
No, it wasn't a great
for the exit.
6/10
though, it could be very good for Jamo though. This is the closest he has been, like I said before. Yeah, I am just wondering if he's braking late there. You could just take a look. Here we go then. Jamo, ERS being used. He's got DRS as well with it, as Maldi now looks for the overtake on Nova, and he's got it. But it's all about Jamo here up top. Can he get the move? Can he look for a move? Will Nick Mendes look for a move? No, they both
Again, he runs out of
are
battery.
just not within reach.
Yeah, Nick Mendes, he just runs out of deployment at the end of the straight, and it just stalls him of making any moves. But yeah, Gemma, I think Gemma, he needs to get closer to Kara to actually make the move. He's getting a good exit out of Parabolica would be crucial to make a move as turn one. There's some obviously some
going into
slipstream
first
DRS.
gear for the first turn.
Oh, Jimmy's back in the barriers, I think. Yeah, he's lost an end plate.
And it's Maldi. He was very close to Chaos there, pressuring him, and
Maldi's got caught off guard.
He's got damage there, I think. No.
He looks fine.
Yeah. The end plate just blended in with his tyre wheel.
Yeah, I could get some
there we go.
green damage.
J-Mo, make the most of this sunshine. Come on. There's about 14 laps left. You've got to think, people coming in on hards will most likely come in now.
Yeah, they'll probably maybe that 13, 14 is probably your strategy.
And is Kara coming in? No, he's not. And Nick Mendes is in. He's looking for that undercut.
Yeah,
but right now we're all fixated on this first spot here, as Jimmo being towed about. But I'm not too sure if an undercut works here for Nick Mendes, because JMO's got this slipstream, he's got this DRS, he's being towed along, which means he'll most likely be quicker than Mendes on just one lap, just going around. You know what I mean?
Think about it, as long as Nick Mendes is faster than Kyra, they'll catch both of them. Oh, Jimmy's just got a fast time penalty. He's right at the back, and he's trying to let people free, but it's not the way to do it, unfortunately.
JMO just behind it. I think he's liking the situation. If I'm JMO, I am liking this a lot. Just, having DRS getting towed along. The DRS is so important on the circuit because Nick Mendes doesn't have any. He's 4 seconds behind Juan. I'm favouring JMO here to just gap Mendes by quite a bit. Rafita with a 3-second time penalty though.
Yeah.
JMO, a bit too much go there. Just not to my liking that. Just hopping over that last curve.
Like I said, as long as Mendes is faster than Kyra, should be a little good.
I have a feeling JMO's going to go on softs though. I think JMO is just that kind of guy.
I think he will.
He's a side effects kind of guy. DRS being used. Yet again, being just towed along. And for JMO, the top speed down that straight for him is 218 miles per hour. Nick Mendes will shortly go on to it. We'll measure what kind of speed he's doing at that straight, just to kind of put in perspective the pace that JMO's going at. And Nick Mendes is only edging 202 miles per hour. 203. Shut up. JMO is mighty quick down that straight compared to Nick Mendes. Does he have DRS here? Yes, he does that. He's all in. That's such a crucial bit to have DRS. He's just about got it. He's going to use the DRS here.
Nick Mendes has come up to traffic here. Juan and Nutria.
Yeah, so he could get that DRS so crucially soon.
Yeah, but he's going to get held up through Ascari.
I think this is the right time for Jamie to pit. I think Jamie needs to pit this lap and go into softs.
Yeah, I think
this is the right decision for him.
He's losing, but Mari's got a penalty. That could be crucial.
And is Jamie win? Yes, he is. Good on, Jamie. Good on, Sunshine. Well done.
I can't complain about that.
Yeah, no, it's better to break early than to get 5 sec. 100%.
Well, yeah, for sure. But you went to be very cautious. But yeah, it is a set of softs.
Softs it is. There we go. Well done, Jamie. Well done.
To the side effect strategy. And then comes Del Romero, guys. Yeah. I'm assuming for Chaos.
Nick Mendes coming across the line here. Oh, my word. He does get at Jamie by quite a bit there, doesn't he?
And Chaos goes on to hards. What?
I don't know. Just let Chaos do what he wants to do. Do you know what I mean?
Del Romero takes some of the Ferrari strategists. Not sure engines, so I didn't know to check strategists.
Chaos got some very clean air here. I do think that JMO, not being ahead of Nick Mendes there, super crucial in this race now. I think Keira now is going to gap JMO unless he spins there, unless he makes a big mistake in this first section.
Nick Mendes has overcut JMO by over 2.5 seconds in 2 laps. As Nietzsche goes wide and he gets a penalty. So yeah, that undercut is massive. He must have gained about 3 seconds from it in 2 laps. That's what I mean by the undercut is massive around it. Oh, Nietzsche slider. Nick Mendes gets a penalty warning as well. He cuts off Ascari. He cuts Ascari and he gets a penalty and he gets slapped in the face for it. And if I was Nick Mendes, I'll stay behind Nietzsche before Parabolica. Get to the DRS.
JMO overtake.
More yellow flags. Not sure for who. Oh, it's Jimmy. That's right. Watch out! Don't go to the side, Nick Mendes, because Nietzsche's coming to the pits. Oh no, he's not. I thought he'd be pitting this lap. I was worried that Nietzsche was going to swipe him to go into the pits. Lotto continues. Nick Mendes up at second. Keira comes out of the pits.
Not ahead of Keira.
No, undercut hasn't worked for him. I've assumed that Keira hasn't really used that. But Jamie has not used those tyres to full advantage, it seems, unless he got held up. But with the way it should have been, no start, he should have been about 2 seconds ahead of Keira, for my calculations. So Keira Jammer must have been fucked. He must have got held up by Juan or something, because there's no way he's still lost time to Keira. I mean, he's on fresh socks.
Oh, Chaos. Chaos just got turned there by... did he just lose that back end? No, it was Matt at all.
Keira's getting screwed by Nutri now. Through the 2 Desmos, and he's got a great exit though. It's going to make his move stick.
It's all the better for JMO though. Hopefully. Unless Nutria absolutely messes him up here. Oh,
that's how it goes. JMO,
it's risky.
Oh, no, contact slightly,
it's even gonna.
It's
risky.
Oh, Nutria's just turned into him.
Oh, he's in trouble.
Nutria's literally tagging
JMO is not going to be happy about that.
Oh no, he's not. JMO's actually braked early. Oh, Nietzsche's just lost the rear himself.
I don't think he's...
Nietzsche's spun himself out. I guess JMO's going to see that as karma, that right there.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't he, to be honest?
A lot of time because of that, though.
2 seconds behind now. He's got to hope that Nick Mendes and Lotto just holds up both of these.
That's without DRS or slipstream. Okay.
Get in there, Marty. Go on, sunshine.
I mean, about 5 seconds off the next car, but yeah.
Yeah, MC Pringy. We go into the second chicane now. John Pringle.
Oh, the Alpha Tower! That's just Jimmy. I don't know. Jimmy's doing his own race here. I think he's making his own track now.
Yeah, Jimmy's just chilling, bro. Jimmy just, you know, he's doing his own thing as Nick Mendes passed, Keira passed, and with those 2 overtakes, it just looks all the more less likely that JMO will catch up to these 2.
I think Juan's driving that old Monza layout that he can use in the second Corsa. That's just straight lines, no chicanes.
Oh, Nick Mendes lets Keira go by. That's a very tactical thing to do.
Well, hopefully Lotto's...
Will it work though? I don't think he's close enough to actually go for the overtake.
Well, Nick Mendes has got any battery left.
JMO is almost within a second of Lotto. He's catching up wildly here, JMO. We should not forget this.
Yeah, but look at the gap now to him, to Keira. It's over. It's more than DRS.
I think JMO will just be happy with a podium here. I don't think he's going to be too fussed about not getting a win.
Yeah. No, man, they did get on Nova, which is a good thing. Chaos is... Oh, Josh, takes points in the pits.
As now, I think Keira has just gapped a second there to Nick Mendes, which is huge in this race.
Yeah, not surprised. He got 3 lap fresher soft tyres. I mean, he should be about at least a 7-8 cents laps faster. Yeah, by default.
And then there we go. JMO went for a rescue move on. Who was
got no battery FD, but.
And here we go. Here comes JMO, and that's that overtake completed.
Yeah, overtake. Bit cautious on the curb usage there that time. Oh, not that time, not in that corner though. I say that, and you're better off just mounting that instead of clipping it.
Yeah, he's in trouble. Gary Neville.
Oh, JMO's low on overtake as well. He's down on battery. So can't even use the battery to get close to Nick Mendes. As Kara sits fast left of the race, Maldy's going to be disappointed now. She's got mugged by a second. There's less safety cars this race than there was yesterday.
Yeah, that's surprising, really.
Oh,
Not
considering
really,
Maldy
actually,
that caused one of them.
Yeah.
Although Maldy
Cause another for JMO then, Maldy. Go on.
Maldy did say he had really high tyre pressures yesterday, which is why he was bottling it.
I mean, if there's a safety car out right now, do you think it's worth going on a new set of softs? For
difficult, but it'd be difficult for leader. If Cairo doesn't, if our Gemma, I would.
Mm.
Then if he pits, I think everyone else will probably fall in. But that's what Slotto's waiting for. Nick Mendes, he will have to pit. Yeah, on 6 uphold hards, be a sitting duck.
Especially with that 3 seconds as well.
Well, it doesn't matter regardless, does it?
And with a very nice Muscari section there. But this race has just settled down a bit now, hasn't it? It's not as action-packed.
It always does after the pit stops.
Mm. Safety car needed. Maldy, can you produce one, mate? We're looking to you. Look at him with his 69 number.
Alright, pistol. It's on stream here. keep your comments out of the way until you finish.
Yeah. But I'm Maldy just cruising along here in his ugly AlphaTauri. I don't care what anybody says, it is grim. And F1X Sant with a 3-second time penalty. Doesn't surprise me, to be honest. He's not been anywhere near this racing.
He's within DRS of Lotto. Ooh, Lotto bottom says that he's on 2.5 hards now. Those tyres are going to be dead by now. They're surely going to be at least 70% worn, at least.
Yeah.
A bit of lag for Henry. Lotto's off.
I think Gemmo is. I think Gemmo must celebrate this if he gets a P3. I don't think he's anywhere near the race pace of Kara or Nick Mendes, and he has shown decent race pace against Henry and Lotto and such. So I would really be happy with oh, is that a safety car? No, I don't think it is.
She's got a flag. Oh, safety car. Ow. Virtual safety car. Oh, for God's sake. I've heard some other comments lately where you should just get rid of the virtual and just have a normal safety car only. Yes, I prefer to have more normal safety cars than just have a virtual. You know what I mean? Some damage on the track, chuck the safety car, push the good up, get the damage on the way, get it going again.
Yeah, in terms of the game, I don't really know what the point of a virtual safety car is in the game. In real life, obviously.
Yeah,
safety
in the game.
But for a game, I don't think there's not much point.
It just gives people a cheaper pit stop. So if, let's say, you're the only one doing the softer medium, if you pit lap 11, lap 12 onto mediums, you're going to gain from it, but no one else will, unless everyone decides to do the opposite of what the strategy is. So, apart from that, it doesn't really do anything, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's not enough to make it's not enough to make a 2-stop work, because I tried that in Belgium. Oh, as Nova's all over the place. I was on the third-person camera on Malby. But yeah, but Belgium showed that. I had a virtual safety car near the end of Belgium, and that didn't work out. But but yeah, this race has fizzled out, like I said. I think obviously people pitting at different times onto different tyres has just spread out the field. Gemmo, he's on the cut, just didn't work. I think he got held up, which is the reason why he's so far back. The fact that Gemmo's not struggling to catch up to Nick Mendes, despite being on older hards, is a bit worrying. I'm not going to lie. Gemmo should be chomping down on him right now, but he's actually losing time to him. So that just questions. So Gemmo,
I think that does. I think that if more than anything, that just kind of highlights.
Oh, hello. Rafita's gone into the barriers at the Ascari. He's lost part of his front wing. No safety car. Not in the virtual. It's lost an end plate. Oh, I was thinking of maybe the safety car then. Maybe if he lost his whole front wing, maybe there would. Chaos in the pit.
Would have certainly made this racing more interesting.
No, so it's Lotto, sorry. I thought it was Chaos. A very late pit stop, I don't know why.
I think the fact that he's not catching up to Nick Mendes, although with much more less worn softs highlights the fact that this P3 is the best result that Jamie can get. So
Yeah.
I think for this race, if Jamie does get this P3, he should be absolutely giddy with it.
Although at this point, I can understand if Nick Mendes starts to get back into this as those softs do start to go off. Although those softs should still be good. So about lap 10, about 50%, 55% worn at that point. Normally, at that point. So I'd say yeah, but I think it'll be a while yet. But I think Harris tyres will hang on. So referee to the tyres in the pit lane, but I don't think it's going to be anything too dramatic enough to allow Nick Mendes to catch up. And he hasn't got any battery to try and keep up here. Obviously, Nick Mendes has got that slight 3-second time penalty anyway, so I don't think Nick Mendes will be winning it regardless, unless Kyra absolutely smashes into the barriers. So Maldi, well, he's too far behind Henry, but luckily for him, he's got people behind who also got penalties. So Maldi might look like he has to stick for a P5 here, and they've got to stick for a P6. Obviously, Lotto, nowhere near anyone. Just got past Chaos, I believe. Yes, on the hards. Yeah, so it might be worth actually doing an extra couple of laps, go onto the softs, then go onto the hards. It seems.
It looks like that JMO's not even going to get P2 at this point with the 3-second time penalty of Nick Mendes.
No,
it's not been a good enough race for him.
Some people, that's another warning for sure for JMO there. To go wide at Scarring. It's weird because sometimes you make a pit stop and then you go onto the softer grip of the tyre and then you just can't maximise fully out of it. You've got used to the sort of the low grip, high fuel, and when you're on low fuel, soft tyres in the race, it's trying to find that extra pace that you just didn't have before. Tends to have the issue. You come onto new tyres, it takes you a couple laps to trust them. And there's other people that can just jump onto it and just go straight into it.
Indeed.
So, I think.
But JMO's not had that kind of situation. He's just kind of he's kind of lacked the potential.
So Nick Mendes actually catch up, Kyra.
Yeah, Nick Mendes. Nick Mendes is doing well. I mean, I will.
2 laps ago.
I will check. In terms of time penalties for him. Is he going to get one more? Probably not. Keira, he has 2 warnings, so maybe that battle could be good. Could actually be worth something as 2 warnings for JMO as well. So the top 3 on the edge, on the cusp of a 3-second.
Yeah, Nick Mendes, his tyres are definitely coming in now. His Mards are definitely in a better state. Not if you drift like that though. That's costing a couple of tenths. That was
not the best example of that. Was not the best example of those tyres.
No, tyres will be screaming.
He just needs. He just needs to have that Keira just gets one more warning, one more mistake for Keira, and then this battle is on. But currently, it is Keira to take the win here in Monza, and I'd say it is his race to lose. Yeah,
I say, but he's got 60% PSI. EOS has an Alpha tyres off. That's Jimmy again. I was worried. I've seen Alpha tyre off. Like, is it Maldi? No, it's not Maldi. But Nick Mendes has got within DRS now. But Kyra's got going to use a lot of overtake here.
I mean, he's literally he's just got to pray really, Mendes, and then he's got to hope that he makes, another mistake.
But number one thing for the Kyra, not get a penalty. But that's the biggest thing.
And these 2 turns there, Lesmos are huge. If he does make a mistake here, Keira, which he has, but it's not a mistake that. Kyra
has a bit of a squiggle, and Nick Mendes is in DRS here. That's going to help him get closer.
He is.
Nick Mendes has to be up his trumpet at the parabolic to have a chance to make a move into turn 1. But he's got to be careful because Kyra's got 6. Kyra's had a shocking Ascari. He's lost 3 or 4 tenths there. But now he's going to use all
to gel a bit more for Nick Mendes, but you got to wonder, is it too little, too late for Mendes to get the win here in Monza?
He's got to have better grip in the corner. With those hard tyres just holding on a bit more at this point, but Kyra's got a lot more battery to use. Nick Mendes has got nothing left.
Not that much though.
I know, but look at Nick Mendes. He's got 0%. He's got nothing to use at all. The DRS is barely doing anything for him because he's got no battery power. He's losing 160 horsepower as soon as it hits 0%. Which is what, about eighth of, which is about, about eighth of your
It's
power.
a very good first 2 turns though for Nick Mendes. It's a very
Yeah.
good first 2 turns for Nick Mendes.
Soft
But he
position.
just needs to hope that K-Row makes that one mistake in Nesmos. Just the one mistake. All he wants, all he needs. That's happened. But Henry is on JMO. And it's down the inside from Henry.
Yeah,
JMO could be looking for a switch back here. Can he get it?
No.
No, he can't.
Henry's just got a little bit of better tyres at this point. He's got one lap off pressure tyres. JMO's just, he's bottling it right now. DRS for Nick Mendes. If he doesn't get it out of here, he won't get it because he just doesn't have the DRS. Oh, there's rain. And there's rain just to make it a little bit more slicky into this last corner as Nick Mendes gets on the grass slightly, which has completely screwed his line and looks like he's going to lose it anyway.
There's absolutely no mistake there made by K-Row.
No.
The Ferrari man has kept it consistent, clean throughout the whole season in general, but now in Monza, in the Ferrari's home Grand Prix, he'll come round that last turn, that last bend, and K-Row across the line to win the Monza Grand Prix. It's a fantastic win for the Ferrari man. Just showed the better pace on
JMO still gets podium.
Kept it consistent, and JMO still gets his podium indeed. From then on, it's Henry, followed by STB Maldi and Nova. Lotto, Remontado. Yeah, they're very close there, but actually we didn't really highlight that quite a lot. It will be followed by Lotto, then Chaos, then Nutria, and then Juan, Pirlo, Sant, Matador, Jimmy. I think. No, actually. It's Pirlo, Matador, and Sant. So there we go.
Didn't think anyone could be so happy with losing the podium.
Oh, Juan if it takes both. Good one, Juan. Pirlo in P11. That's my season 23 teammate there. The GOAT. Don't know why you're laughing, Matt. He's just an unbelievable driver. Don't know why it's funny.
I wasn't laughing.
Yeah.
I was blaming
Better not have been. Yeah. Good excuse.
Oh.
Pirlo P11. It says that Lotto's retired and left, but of course we know that's not the case. Sant in P12 and Matador, the last man across the line for the P13.
Yeah, Lotto obviously having that glitch, sure that'll be sorted out as the track just starts to get wet. Lovely. Maldi would be relieved that that rain didn't go any earlier.
He should have pitted for those intermediate tyres.
Yeah, he would have finished on podium now.
There we are then. Will we get Jamie in for the interview? Yeah, I mean it's just all around a good race for him. I think he'll be very much satisfied with that podium. But there you are, folks. That is your STB Racing League Tier 3 season done and dusted with.
On to season 25.
Yeah, season 25. Yeah, it's gonna be a grand one. But then that is, of course, gonna be the anniversary season for 10 years, a decade of STB racing.
It'll be a 14 race season, just like season 23. Obviously, it was a 12 race season.
I don't think Jim is gonna join us. I don't care either way, to be honest with you.
No, that's race. Fuck it.
That's the end of the STB Racing League for Tier 3 on season 24. We look on to season 25.
Make sure you get the results.
Thank you all a lot. Yeah, I already have. Thank you all for so much for watching. Have a good night. Good night.